There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
Hello, YouTube. This is RobotnikIsSexy, and this is going to be your Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle number 290. Holy shit. And this is going to be your cartoon before the show, the random matchup doubles. This is another one that I had the other day with the same team, and yeah. If you know me by now, you should know that I use this team pretty much for all double battles, although I did recently try a Gastrodon-themed surf team, which seems to be what he has. It's scarily accurate to the one that I used the other day, but in the end I decided I like this Trick Room team better. So I'm going to predict the double ice beams really well, really nicely, so he's going to completely waste his turn gunning for Amoonguss there, because, yeah. That's pretty awesome. There was no real reason to go for the Rage Powder on that turn, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, Trick Room's up. I'm going to switch into Licky Licky straight away, because I have a feeling, and I think it's more than a feeling, I've got a feeling that he doesn't have anything to take a normal gem, Adamant Max Attack, Explosion, or I think it's Brave Nature, but whatever, same difference. And once again, Amoonguss is going to completely block all of those hits. One hit from Scissor and one hit from Licky Licky, his teammate, as he goes for the full power, normal gem boosted explosion, and that is going to annihilate everything on the field except for Amoonguss, who is hiding because he's a smarty. I'm gonna critical hit Scissor, but it probably didn't matter really, because in experience I believe that Scissor would have been at low red if it survived at all, because normal gem boosted explosion is ridiculously powerful, and Licky Licky is the strongest exploder in the game, because Snorlax can't learn explosion. So fun trivia for you there. I'm gonna just Giga Drain the Politoed and get some health back so I can survive an Ice Beam, as he does deliver the Ice Beam. And this opponent of mine is actually is from the UK, like the other one. I had like 2 UK double matches in a row. It's like, and both of them were pretty competent too. So yeah, that is really, really rare, honestly, because if you play random matchup on Wi-Fi, 99% of the time you're going to be facing a Japanese player. And his not Japanese-ness is going to really shine through, because he doesn't have the grass berry there, the Rindo berry. He doesn't have Rindo berry on Gastrodon. So I don't know. I don't know what that Gastrodon would have went for if I hadn't spored it immediately. It might have actually gone for Mirror Coat, as it did clearly survive a Giga Drain. So yeah, Mirror Coat would have totally blown away Amoonguss, which would have been terrible, because Amoonguss is really, really useful. So that's going to be that match. And here's the main attraction, the main show. This is a little cup battle I had with Pika for the win, who is a German guy, I think, and he is a subscriber to my channel, and he has really good videos, actually. I just subscribed him back, which I don't mindlessly sub for sub people. I mean, if I like their videos, I'll subscribe to them. It's that simple. So he added me on Skype a while ago, and after waiting for a while for the right time to have the match, we had a match, a couple matches this morning, and this was the better of the two. Retarded Egg Bear, or REB, due to character restrictions, is going to hit himself twice, and due to the hustle power, that takes out over half his life, which is incredible. But because I did play this team before, this is match number 2, I know that his macro is without Thunder Wave, for one, which is really big, because if he had Thunder Wave, he could have totally crippled my Scarf Darumaka. And I also know that he's Focus Sash, so I just went for the U-turn, but I never got to U-turn because of confusion hacks. And Irony, the iron-plated Pokemon thing, is going to get up Stealth Rocks, and I think he's going to get up Reflect? I don't remember. I don't, whatever, we'll see. And then he's just gonna die, which is fine. I mean, you know, Stealth Rock Pokemon, they just get up Stealth Rock and die. No, I didn't get up Reflect, because I died from Brave Bird there. I was looking at my team at the time, and I had nothing to take a hit from Tailo, so I just had to let that guy in. But, you know, he killed Murkrow with the Mega Horn. The Carablast in the ass. In the ass! Goes for that Mega Horn. Very fruity, and so that's kind of a Pokemon for a Pokemon. And now I was left in a difficult position. I was really tempted to switch out here, but I thought, you know, I don't want him Thunder Waving anything I've got. I was very tempted to switch into one of my higher speed Pokemon to try to hit him, and I don't know if he was overpredicting or if he misclicked, but he goes for a Thunder Wave again, and holy shit! That Drain Punch did so much damage. It was a critical hit, but still, a 3-hit KO on Ferroseed is really nice, and it is totally legal. This pile of trash Pokemon can learn Drain Punch. Don't know why. This thing can't learn Poison Jab, but it can learn Drain Punch. Okay, Game Freak. So, because this guy is a really, really trolly defensive build, he is going to survive the Earthquake on 3, critical hit the Diglett, go back up to the 11 HP, and Diglett is going to die from poison damage, so the Toxic Spikes are really, really helping me out here, even though a lot of his team aren't affected because they are flying and levitating and whatnot. But I mainly got him up for Slowpoke since my Carablast in the ass didn't really have the chance to take on Slowpoke like he did in the first match. And I do have, or I did have a full health, George Lopez, the Game Grumps Pokemon. Yeah, if you don't know what Game Grumps are, stop this video. You probably won't have to go far. They're probably the most popular thing on YouTube right now, and they are hilarious. And in their Pokemon Emerald Game Grumps episodes, they cut a Lotad named Georg Lopez due to character restrictions. So this is the Game Grumps Georg Lopez, and he is also a really trolly Eviolite build. And I actually built this team in Pokemon Showdown first, which kind of matters because they have suggested Eevee builds, which, you know, half the time their suggested Eevee builds are complete trash, but I think they actually had some good ideas for LC. But there are actually a couple times where they suggested Eevee builds that left out like 196 EVs, so that was ridiculous. But this play is really important. Garbage Day is gonna survive on 1 friggin' HP, like the utter MVP troll he is. So Elekid is gonna rack up more poison damage, and he's gonna get hit with the Aftermath. The crit on Diglett earlier kind of didn't matter, because either way Diglett was going to go down because of Aftermath and poison damage, but that's just salt in the wound there. As you saw, the Aftermath didn't really matter for Elekid, but yeah, so now I'm going to go into my Diablo 3 monk, who is Russian and totally ridiculously stereotyped, and I'm going to U-turn out of there and go into Georg Lopez, who is also a really important Pokemon. Actually, just recently, today, I replaced Bronzor for Archon because Tailwind kind of looks more useful than Trick Room, because Carablast really fails at being slow in Trick Room. For whatever reason, his speed is pretty high. Like, I don't know, with 0 IVs and speed, his speed is still 9 at level 5, so I guess he's a kind of a fast Pokemon? I don't know, it feels so weird to say since I've worked with this Cavalier, its older brother, before, and I know how slow it is, which sounds rude and offensive, but yeah, those are going to be matches. So, if you liked them, leave a comment or something. I don't know. Yeah. So that's going to be at YouTube. See you later.